In this episode of Book of the Beast, we're going to be going over Zhadsnark, the Rippa. Now this is a kind of not really a data slate, but it kind of is. It's on the very last page of the Dread Mob update list that you can download from Forge World. So this is on a freely available PDF at the Forge World download. So you go to Forge World, all the way on the right is a link that says download, and you want to look for the Dread Mob update list. And this is the very last page. And this guy is absolutely amazing. First of all, this is the actual model from Forge World. This is the Rippa. And he is absolutely, I don't think he's called that. I think he's just called a Biker War Boss on the website if you want to order the model. But it's cool. And just kind of a side note, this is really the only model I own which I did not paint. I actually got it painted as part of a package deal, and I didn't bother doing anything with it because he's really cool looking. He's a really good paint job on it. Thank you, Jeremiah. So let's go over the Rippa and why he is so freaking awesome. First of all, he's 150 points, which puts him in line, which is only 10 points more than a Biker Boss with a Lucky Stick. So he's really well priced for what he does. So let's see what he can do here. So he's got, he's unit type bike. I should note, it's very important to note that he does not have an Ork war bike on his equipment list. He is just a unit type bike, which is kind of interesting. So you realize he doesn't get the +1 jink and turbo boosting that a normal war biker gets, nor does he have a 4-up armor save from the war bike. He only has a 6-up armor save. So those are two things to keep in mind. He does not have an Ork war bike. So his guns though are twin link big shooters, so he's got the full 36-inch range on his guns. The Rippa, which is his custom power claw, a slugger, and stick bombs. And stick bombs are actually very important on this guy. Speed Freak War Boss. Note that Zhadsnark is not intended for use in an Ork Dread Mob army. Instead, he should be used as an HQ choice in an army selected from Codex Orks. So pretty much anywhere that allows you to play any sort of Forge World, you can play this guy. So let's talk about it. So his stats are just completely pure War Boss stats on a bike. So weapon skill 5, strength 5, toughness 6, 3 wounds, initiative 4, 4 attacks, leadership 9. Again, a 6-up save because he does not have a an Ork war bike. So the Rippa. The Rippa is a custom power claw with a profile shown below. Strength +2, AP2, melee specialist weapon. There's one very important thing that's missing from that, and that's unwieldy. So this is a strength 10 power fist that hits at initiative 4, which is why the stick bombs are very important on him. So even when he charges through terrain, he's going to be doing a strength 10 AP2 attacks at initiative 4. That in and of itself makes his model worth it. Completely worth it. So he is an independent character. He does have Furious Charge and Mob rule. He has the Wah rule. And I looked it up. It's exactly the same as in the Codex. So he does give you your Wah. Exhaust Cloud. And he has a special rule for the Beast, which is his bike. Skilled Rider. There's another important thing that you need. Skilled Rider means him and his whole unit just automatically pass dangerous terrain tests. For a bike unit, that is huge. And Warlord is another special rule. So the Beast, basically the Beast is his custom war bike. And what this does, basically allows him to tank shock when he turbo boosts. When turbo boosting, Zhadsnark may move up to 24 inches rather than the usual 12. In addition, at the beginning of any turbo boost move, he may declare that he will tank shock. So this is interesting. And if he tank shocks somebody and they wound him in a Death or Glory attack, then he's considered to be in combat with him. If he doesn't, if someone Death or Glories and he doesn't wound him, then that model gets removed just from a normal, just like a normal Death or Glory. So if he's by himself, I mean, you could potentially get a 24-inch charge range. In fact, on any model. That's insane. Especially, of course, probably not, no one's going to Death or Glory, but then you're going to be tank shocking. You're going to go against low leadership units like cultists or guardsmen or Tau, Fire Wars, or something else like that. And there's a chance they might just simply fall back from that tank shock. And when you're talking a 36-inch range total between move and 24-inch boost, turbo boost tank shocking, you can really get some stuff to run off the board really easily. Like even most Space Marines unupgraded are going to be leadership 8 now. So they're just going to, a good chance of falling back from a tank shock. It's huge. Exhaust Cloud. Exhaust Cloud gives him the Jink special roll, and remember, he does not have a war bike on his equipment list. So because of that, he wouldn't get the Jink rule normally, except for they added this to it. Warlord. Here's the important thing. So the Rippa is the single most important thing, but this is the next. This is number 2. Warlord. Is Zhadsnark is your army's warlord, and that's fine because he does have the wall rule. Then he does not roll in the warlord traits table, but instead receives the following unique trait: Biker Boss. Any army led by Zhadsnark may include war bikers if available in the army list as troops, but the army may not include any death dreads, killicans, or big guns. In addition, if Zhadsnark begins the game as part of a war bikers unit, then he gains the scout special role. So he is the Khan of the Orks, basically. He makes your bikers troops. He gives 1 unit scout instead of 1 unit with him in it, gets scout. And his unit also has a skilled rider, so they ignore the dangerous train or automatically pass dangerous train tests. And he's just a normal HQ slot. And you can so you take an Ork Horde detachment. You can take Zhadsnark, a biker boss with the lucky stick, so everybody gets that +1 weapon skill. A pain boy, a unit of 2 full units of bikes as troops. And even that is not a whole lot of points. How much is that actually? Actually, you have to take 3 units of troops if you're going to do the Ork Horde detachment. That's fine. So 3 full units of bikes. Zhadsnark, a biker boss with a lucky stick, and a pain boy on a bike comes to 1,300 points. So in your average game, that still gives you a lot of points for other stuff. And you're talking 45 war bikes on the table, each with a knob and a power fist. You could even put the war boss in a different unit from him if you really wanted to. Or take this guy and 2 pain boys, so 2 units have feel no pain, whatever. Whatever you want to do. But this guy's really cool, and as long as you can play him and you want that war bike army, this is the way to go, since they got rid of the other guy, Wazdaka. Since they got rid of Wazdaka. But this guy is so much better than Wazdaka was, though, as a character. That's fine by me. But you just have to be able to play Forge World for you to do that. And unfortunately, the place I play, I can't play this guy. But I would if I could. Because he is just simply amazing, both as a warlord, both as a biker, both as a Ork war boss in general, and the fact you can make your war bikers troops. Oh, yeah. War bikes with objective secured, take a normal detachment. This guy, a pain boy, 2 units of bikers troops with objective secured, and then you can take another combined arms detachment with your war boss, another pain boy, foot troops, and even just grots, whatever. This guy literally unlocks so many possibilities in your army. He really should be in the Codex, as far as I'm concerned. If this guy was actually in the Codex as is, it would be a mainstay, a staple of Ork lists. Just alone for that 36-inch move and that initiative 4 strength 10 power fist. So that's going to be it for this edition of Book of the Beasts. If you want to, I would definitely pick this guy up. Even the model's not that expensive. It is an amazing, amazing model. And the rules are just even better. So thanks for watching.